backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Coppervig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a good Friday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Girls Basketball on YourLiveEvent.com. EDC basketball tonight, and what is a moment of history for the Horace High School Hawks. They will play their first ever girls varsity home game tonight and will be against in-town rival, the West Fargo Packers. Thanks for joining us tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joel Morgan, Jake Wetruba on our camera, what will be a good matchup between these two Eastern Dakota Conference teams and this young 2022-2023 season. A look at how the season has gone so far, just 2 games in. First for Mike Benson's West Fargo Packers. They are 1-1 on the year. A loss against Minot, 107-75 back on December 2nd. And then Tuesday night, a home game against Moorhead. They won that one 80-44. A lot of firepower back this season for the West Fargo Packers. You're talking about Mariley Simon, who has committed to NDSU. Chloe Fow, who missed time last year, is committed to UMary. And then Zoe Seymour has been one of the better shooters in the Eastern Dakota Conference the last 2 years. So they bring back that firepower along with a bunch of players who play big roles for this Packers teams as their expectations high for this 2022-2023 season. Last year, they were just a game away, a win away from going on to the state tournament. They lost in a state qualifier to Wahpeton 74-69, so they are looking to move past that and move on to the state tournament. As for the Horace Hawks, coached by head coach Kyle Cummings, their first year as a varsity program and their first varsity game Tuesday night was a trip to Wahpeton. They lost 76-67, and Coach Cummings saying, and we'll hear this in the pregame interview, he felt that it was just shaking off the experience of playing your first varsity game, a game where they struggled to control the basketball. 24 turnovers in that game, the first varsity girls game for this Horace Hawks team. Other games going on tonight in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Davies is at Cheyenne, Wahpeton at Valley City, and Red River is at Fargo North. Not a lot of EDC games played so far in this young season. Shanley has played 2 EDC games, as has Devils Lake and Grand Forks Central and Fargo South. The first 3 going 1-1, the last one Fargo South 0-2. So still not a lot really to gauge how this EDC season is going to shape up. Let's take a break here on our pregame show. We'll be back. We'll hear from Mike Benson, head coach of the Packers. This is EDC Girls Basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
We are back here on our pregame show, girls basketball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Mike Benson, head coach of the Packers, with us. Coach, 2 games into the season, 1-1. What have you liked so far? What are some things you know you're going to need to work on down the stretch?
I like our half-court offense right now. Even that Minot game where the score looks a little goofy, we played well in the half-court offensively. Things we're looking to improve on. We're looking to improve on our transition defense, our middle drives in the half-court defense, and just making sure we secure those rebounds.
You bring back a good core from last season. I know you guys far from happy of how things ended in that game against Wahpeton. How much has that motivated what you've done in the offseason, and what were some changes you made just based on that?
Well, I think, when you lose a player like Chloe, it's a devastating injury. And, we still had enough pieces around where we were good enough to probably win that game, and Wahpeton played really well, and we struggled. And I think some of the kids that struggled in that game realized that, I got some things I got to work on this offseason. So we had some kids that were motivated to get in the gym, maybe more so than they had in the past. And, we're pleased so far with the results.
Where do you guys feel right now you guys fit into the whole standings of the EDC? Obviously, you're just starting your conference schedule, but based on who's coming back and where everybody sits?
I think we have a right to be confident in who we have back. We have 2 of the best players in the league, and Chloe and Mariley, and one of the best shooters right now in Solveig. So we got 2 steady guards in Taylor and Briley, and some pretty steady players off the bench. So I really like our team, but there's some really good teams in the league. Red River's really good, Cheyenne and Davies, and we just got to come every day and try and get better.
You guys obviously have a natural rivalry with Cheyenne, being another West Fargo school. Now you have Horace into the mix here. What does that mean moving forward, having just another team like that on your schedule with West Fargo in front of their name?
I think you hit it on the head. It's another rivalry type game. There should be good crowds when we play these guys, and it's another West Fargo school that we want to beat.
And what do you know about this Horace team, and what is the keys for you guys here to get an EDC win tonight?
We don't know a whole lot. They shot the ball pretty well against Wahpeton. We watched a little bit of that game. They got some kids that can shoot it. They got a big kid in the middle. They're pretty young. They got 1 kid on their JV varsity roster that's a junior. So, we're hoping we can use our senior experience and take it to them.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
EDC girls basketball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. We're joined by Kyle Cummings, Horace Hawks head coach. First off, Coach, thanks for taking some time to join us here on the pregame.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for the coverage. We always appreciate it.
You guys get a chance. You're going to play a varsity basketball game here in this gym. What's that feeling like?
You know, it's really special. 2 years in the making is what it feels like. We did get to play a couple of home games last year, and it was a JV schedule, but this one has a little bit more meaning to it, crosstown rival, and just 2 years in the making. It's been a long process to get here. So.
And do you talk about those things with your players? You know, do you kind of have to balance? Yeah, it's a game. It's an EDC game. It's the first varsity game here. It's West Fargo, but also it's a game we have to play.
Right, absolutely. And that's the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, we're always going to be able to find something positive too, just because this is the first time. Whether, you know, win or lose, I mean, we'd love to win, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, if we lose too, we'll always find something positive just because this is the first time that's been done. This is the first varsity home game. We've been keeping track of a lot of firsts for players, and so that's kind of our key right now is if things don't go the way that we want, that we have some positives in those firsts to kind of bring up to players and help swing things in a positive direction.
And you did play your first game against Wahpeton. What went well for you guys in that game, or what are some things that you know are going to need to be shored up here as the season continues?
You know, when we went to Wahpeton, we had 32 turnovers in the game, and so we're young and we're dumb, and I kind of encouraged them to play loose, and we played a little too loose that game, that's for sure. And so we're going to try and tighten that up tonight and take care of the ball a little bit better. Other than that, they're big, they're strong, and they're physical, and so we played one junior on Tuesday. Other than that, we played sophomores, a couple freshmen, an 8th grader, and a 7th grader. And so we're young and we're dumb, like I said, but kind of their experience, that showed that we lacked that.
When you have a young team, you talked about the makeup of grade-wise, and you're a new varsity team, you always need leadership. How do you start developing that amongst the players, or maybe helping them find that confidence to step up?
You know, with that leadership, we did name captains this year. We named Megan Jelmstead captain, Lauren Carrier captain, and they do a good job of just holding others accountable. And we have other good leaders on the team where they do a good job of holding others accountable and just kind of, I can't be in the locker room at all the time, but I just tell them that we can't have this thing blow up. We've worked too hard for too long for these last 2 years to get to where we're at, and so, you know, they need to kind of take it upon themselves. And so that's where we're at with that.
EDC, obviously a very tough conference. You got a lot of talent. Volleyball season, made it to the EDC tournament. Volleyball team competed well. You have a lot of those same athletes. Did that give them a little bit of confidence? It's like, hey, might be our first year in the EDC, but we can make some noise?
Absolutely, and with those girls that played volleyball, it's always nice to have multi-sport athletes just because they've been in those pressure situations and those game situations. And so when we're lacking experience, that's very important to have, is that they have that experience, and hopefully that spreads to our younger girls on the team as well.
Your opponent tonight, the Packers, obviously a West Fargo rival. They got some of the best players in the conference, some of the top scorers. What's maybe a scouting report on the team, and what are some keys here to get that first varsity win?
You know, I'll be honest, it's kind of pick your poison. They have 3 players that are really incredible. They have Solveig that scored, I can't remember what she scored, but she hit 9 threes the other night. They have Chloe Fow going to UMarion, then they have Riley going to NDSU next year. Like I said, it's pick your poison. I don't think we can take it all away, but if we can take one of those players away, then maybe we'll be able to hang with them a little bit.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Welcome back to our pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. West Fargo Horace playing their first ever home varsity girls basketball matchup, and they'll play rival the West Fargo Packers. We'll take another break here on our pregame show. We'll come back to meet your starting lineups. Brought to you by American Family Insurance, Chris Heisey Agency. That is next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Time now to meet our starting lineups. Brought to you by American Family Insurance, Chris Heisey Agency. We'll start with the visiting West Fargo Packers. And in the starting lineup will be a 5'11", senior number 11, Chloe Fowl. Chloe Fowl averaging 16.5 per game through these first two of their season. That will be a 5'7", junior number 12, Breeley Peterson. A 5'11", senior number 14, Taylor Van Winkle. A 5'9", senior number 20, Solway Seymour. And a 6'2", senior number 32, Moriley Simon. Fowl, Peterson, Van Winkle, Seymour, and Simon for the West Fargo Packers, coached by head coach Mike Benson. They are 1-1 on the season. Now our American Family Insurance starting lineup for the host, Horace Hawks, playing their first varsity home game this season. It will be a 5'7", sophomore number 0, Keely Sunday. A 5'6", sophomore number 5, Megan Jelmstead. A 5'6", freshman number 11, Lilia Donley. A 6-foot freshman number 42, Kelby Christofferson. And a 5'10", 8th grader number 44, Jordan Christofferson. So that is Sunday, Jelmstead, Donnelly, Christofferson, and Christofferson for head coach Kyle Cummings. They are 0-1 on the season. A loss to start things off against Wahpeton on Tuesday night. That has been your starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance, Chris Heisey Agency, and that will do it as well for our pregame show. We'll be back with the opening tip when we return. It is high school girls basketball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
18 minutes goes up on our scoreboard as teams will have their final huddles, and we are just about set to go. High school girls basketball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. West Fargo Horace taking on the West Fargo Packers. Varsity home game number 1, so a kind of monumental moment for the Horace Hawks girls basketball team. Last year, a JV-only schedule as we are set for the opening tip-off, and that is won back by the Packers, and they will control the basketball. That is handled by Van Winkle on the near wing and cuts between the circles. Feed to Simon. Simon has it off the glass, in for 2, and Riley Simon opens up scoring, and it is 2-0 Packers, and a turnover. Packers have the basketball. Foul, tried to drive, comes to the far corner, 3 on the way. That's off the iron for Van Winkle, and a rebound. Jelmstead with the basketball. She's double teamed. Will lose this one. It's a scramble for the loose ball. Kelby Christensen slides on top and then feeds over to Donnelly, and the officials will blow the whistle as they did not clear half court. And the basketball will stay with the West Fargo Packers. 2-0 Packers, 17-21 here, our first half just underway. Inbound pass, Simon will grab at the elbow, works towards the basket, up to shoot, off the iron, rebound deflected into the hands of Christofferson, and Horace trying to clear half court, full court defense yet again by the Packers, and we're going to get a held ball, and it will stay with the Hawks. Horace a loss Tuesday night against Wahpeton. So far this season, West Fargo 1-1. Packers clear, the Hawks clear half court. Jelmstead with the ball. Feeds this one over to Christofferson. And now into the hands of Sunday, up for 3. That one airballed and will go out of bounds. So it will be the Packers basketball. Packers this season playing against Minot, playing against Moorhead. So actually this is their first competition here in the EDC, and we're going to get a whistle. Did not see what it was for. I think it was the official scores table not starting the shot clock, so they'll just reset, and the Packers will hang on to the basketball. Van Winkle on the near side drives, tries to go to Simon, picked away by Christofferson. And the ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Packers. It will be Horace's basketball.
Correction, ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks.
It's going to be last touch by Horace, so West Fargo keeps it. Peterson with the ball, drives, throws to the open shooter. Van Winkle for 3. That one's good. Van Winkle hits the 3. It's a 5-0 game, 16:35 to go in the first half.
Ball called on the Packers, number 12, Riley Peterson, her first personal.
A foul called against Briley Peterson, her first, team's first, and Horace Trying to break the full court defense. They will. Pass to the near side. Sunday into the lane. Spin move. Layup will miss for Christofferson. Rebound, Van Winkle, and here comes the Packers. Handled by Peterson, and it comes out of bounds. Was deflected by a Hawk, so the Packers will keep control of the basketball. We are stopped with 16:15 to go in the first half. Chloe foul, baseline. Sets the Packers in motion, inbounds near block. Peterson goes to shoot. This one comes off some hands, winds up in the hands of Horace. They try to pass to Christofferson. This one is picked off, and West Fargo maintains control of the basketball. Onto the near corner, it's Peterson, goes to pass inside, and it deflected off the hands of Christofferson. And they're going to say it's out of bounds. And the Hawks will make some substitutions.
Along with number 1, Lakin Donnelly.
And Haley will come into the game. Lincoln Donnelly will check in. 2 new players out on the court for the Hawks. They trail 5-0. Riley Simon has 2. Taylor Van Winkle hitting the 3 for the Packers. Inbound comes to Simon, up for 2, off the heel of the basket. Rebound batted around. Hale will land on top of the basketball, and I think they're going to call a travel here. It will go to the Packers. Van Winkle near side, inbounds to foul. Foul stops at the elbow, pulls up to shoot. That one in and out. Rebound two-handed by Donnelly, and we're going to get a foul called against the Packers. That will be their second.
Ball called on the Packers, number 32, Riley Simon.
Simon's first, team second.
Second Packers team ball.
Christofferson at the baseline will trigger this one inbounds. Horace, first year as a varsity program, a very young team, no seniors, as Donnelly for 3. That one in and out, and foul the rebound. Sends a long pass, finds Simon, missing the layup, and rebound will go to Donnelly. Horace starting to pick up the tempo here to match the Packers. Donnelly with the ball. Takes a dribble, that is Donnelly with the ball. Takes a dribble, bounce pass near side. Sunday drives. And a held ball. That will stay with the Hawks. 15:08 to go in the first half. Sunday, baseline, sends it inbounds. It's Kelby Christofferson with the ball, who grabs the inbounds. Will feed to Donnelly, pass onto the near side, now onto the post. Outlet pass, finds Sunday, up to shoot. That one off the backboard, and it will be a shot clock. Well, they'll buzz the shot clock violation, but that came after the shot had went off, and the rebound went to the Packers. A 3 for Simon, that will miss. Putback will miss. There was a foul before that, and it will be against the Packers. Chloe foul, her first, team's third.
First personal foul, third Packer team foul.
3 fouls called for the Packers, 14:45 to go in the first half. Kelby Christofferson at the baseline. Sends this one in bounce. Haley with the ball. Feeds over to Donnelly. Donnelly weaving through the defense, open shooter left side. 3 will miss. And a rebound brought by the Packers, and a foul call coming as well.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 32, Jaden Hale. Her first personal.
Jaden Hale will be called for the foul, her first, team's first. 14:27 and counting to go here in our first half. Packers with the basketball. Van Winkle on the near wing, finds Simon. Simon takes a look down low, met at the top of the key by Briley Peterson. Peterson on the drive, guarded by Donnelly. Feeds to Simon on the post, hook shot, in and out. Rebound brought down by Christensen. Brought up court by Donnelly. That's Lincoln Donnelly with the basketball. Feeds to Lillian Donnelly. She's on the drive, kicks a pass over to Sunday. Guarded by Foul. Drives up to shoot, will miss. Ball kept in bounds by Hale. No, she was out of bounds. And it will be the Packers basketball, but we're going to get a timeout here. 13:53 to go in the first half. 5-0 West Fargo. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
13:53 left in the first half. West Fargo 5, Horace scoreless. Riley Peterson will come across half court. Feeds to Simon. Simon looking for help. Dribbles up to shoot. Good, nothing but net. From O'Reilly Simon. 4 in the game for Simon. 3 at the other end. That one is in and out. A rebound to the Packers. Packers have some high-powered offense here through the first 2 games of the season as Simon on the near block through double coverage will miss the layup. Batted around the rebound, and it comes out of bounds. Last touch by the Packers. Foul averaging 16.5 per game. Solway Seymour 24, O'Reilly Simon 14. That is 3 in double figures. The Hawks through 1 game. Lincoln Donnelly at 12 points. Also, Jaden Hale, 13 points, 16 rebounds. Those are the 2 double-figure scores they've had through their first game. A turnover by Horace. West Fargo with the basketball, leading 7-0 at the 13-minute mark left to play in the first half. Van Winkle feeds inside. Hook shot off the glass, good for 2 for Peterson. Riley Peterson gets her first 2, 9-0. Lead for the Packers. Donnelly with the basketball. As Lillian Donnelly sends it to the left side, finds Christopherson, and she's called for a travel. Horace and the Packers will make a substitution. Jocelyn Jackson will come in for West Fargo. Noel Bartunek will come in for the first time for Horace. Ball handled by Foul to the corner. Simon for 3, good. Strike that, that'll be 2 for Simon. Makes it an 11-0 game. Simon has 6 of her team's 11. Ball handled by Lillian Donnelly, comes to Lincoln Donnelly, now to the near side. Christopherson feeds, Hale off the glass will miss, gets the rebound for the putback. That will miss, ball grabbed at the baseline. And the Packers keep control. Feed to Simon in the lane, up for 2 and good. That is 8 from O'Reilly Simon, 13 for West Fargo. And now Horace wants to take a timeout, 11:54 to go in the first half. It's girls basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
New home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
11 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first half. First home varsity girls basketball game here for the Horace Hawks, and they trailed 13-0 against West Fargo. Thanks for being with us here. We'll have our First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up, and now we're going to have a whistle. And did not see what it was for. There's a substitution coming from West Fargo.
Packers is number 24, Ellie McIntosh.
As Ellie McIntosh will come into the game for the Packers. But yeah, there was a stoppage there to allow her to come into the game. As West Fargo, Horace handling the basketball. Christopherson's too long, 2 will miss. Packers with the rebound. Van Winkle calling for the movements. Will feed to Jackson. Jackson to Simon left of the lane. Simon on the dribble, up for 2, and Simon in double figures as their team takes a 15-0 advantage. So Riley Simon has 10, and we're going to get a held ball far side of the court that will go to West Fargo. Simon committing to NDSU next season. Her teammate Chloe Fowl committing to UMary. Something that Coach Cummings said in the pregame, it's pick your poison in a game like this. You got 3 players capable of scoring well into double figures as Simon on the near post. Simon, nice pass across the lane, off the glass, in for 2, and Briley Peterson scores her 4th of the game. It's a 17-point run to start the game for West Fargo. 10:56 to go in the first half. Double dribble called against Horace. Solway Seymour will come back into the game for West Fargo. Coming out, I believe, will be Van Winkle. And coming out will be Ellie McIntosh. Seymour with the basketball. Comes to the near side, Van Winkle onto the post. Simon brings the defender with him, sets the ball in motion. 17 on the shot clock. Simon comes to pass, gets tipped. Ball recovered and picked up by Jackson. Misses the shot. Rebound, Hale. And it is Horace's basketball. Donley for 2 will miss, and Riley Simon picks up the rebound. 17 straight to open up the game for West Fargo. 10:20 to go in the opening half. 3 on the way. That one's in and out, and getting fouled for the 3 is Seymour, so she will get 3 shots coming up. Lillian Donley called for her first, team second. Horace will get 3 new players in. The Packers will get a player in as Seymour misses the first shot. And next one will miss, and now they'll allow the players to sub in. We'll get those 3 names in for the Hawks.
Number 12, Noel Bartunik, and number 14.
We do know Chloe Fowl is back into the game for West Fargo. Seymour's next free throw, she'll miss, goes 0 for 3, but the putback is good. 19-0 the score. 2 more for Simon, she has 12. And a turnover by the Hawks, put off the glass, will miss. Battle for the rebound, grabbed at the baseline. It's handled by Sunday. Sunday will pass to Hale, and ball gets knocked away, denied. 9:54 to go in the first half. Keely Sunday at the baseline far side, sets her teammates in motion, needs to find someone open here for the rebound. Will come to Kelby Christopherson, and Christopherson gets tagged up for the dribble. And it's West Fargo's basketball. Jackson will trigger it inbounds, able to find Van Winkle. Back to Jackson, to the right side, Simon. Simon for the 3, off the heel of the basket. Rebound for Hale. And we'll feed this one over to Bartunik. Works its way to the far corner to the hands of Jelmstad, and the bucket's good. And Jaden Hale will get the first 2 of the game for Horace. That ends that 19-0 scoring run. 9:20 to go in the first half. Horace will get the ball back. Jelmstad on the near side. Will pass to Hale, blocked by Simon, picked up by the Packers. It's Seymour with the basketball, comes to foul, and she is going to be fouled. Bartunik will be called for her first, team's 3rd. Both teams now with 3 fouls apiece.
Ball goal in the Hawks, number 12, Noel Bartunik.
9:07 to go in the first half. Ball gets inbounded to Foul, off the grass, and in for two.
Basket good by number 11.
21-2 the score. And we're going to get a foul called against Chloe Foul, as she tried to come from behind to steal away the basketball. That will be the team's fourth.
Her second personal, fourth Packer team foul.
Second for Chloe Foul. 8:56 to go in our first half. Thanks for being with us tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. As a turnover at half court, it is taken away by Jackson, and Jackson hits the layup. First points for Jocelyn Jackson. It is 23-2, and another steal and another layup. Jackson almost getting that instant replay, and we're going to see a pushing foul come for Riley Peterson as she came from behind, hustling for the missed shot. Knocked over a Hawks player. Hawks will get the ball with 8:37 to play.
Riley Peterson, her second personal, fifth Packer team foul. Checking in for West Fargo is number 14, Taylor Van Winkle.
Taylor Van Winkle will check back into the game for West Fargo. The Hawks breaking the defense. Hale with the basketball, spins around at the post, sets this one in motion, winds up in the hands of Jelmstead. On to the near side, Sunday with the ball and called for a travel. 8:23 to go in the first half. Ball handled by Seymour. Onto the near side, foul to Mariley Simon. Through the double coverage, takes a shot, will miss. Hale with the rebound, tied up with Van Winkle. And the held ball will go to the Horace Hawks.
Jump ball call, possession goes to the Hawks.
8:08 to go in the first half. Inbounded to Hale. Will come back. Jelmstead now up court, finds Bartunik, and Bartunik puts the pass behind Kelby Christofferson, and it's out of bounds. Ball back to West Fargo. 7:57 left to play. We are in the first half of the CDC girls matchup. Horace 0-1 on the season, West Fargo 1-1. This is the first EDC game for the Packers. Played against Minot, played against Moorhead, and going up for two was foul. She is fouled and will go to the line for a pair. Keely Sunday called for her first, team's fifth. And first shot, no good. Jordan Christofferson will check back into the game. Lilia Donnelly will also come back in. Second free throw is in for foul. And it is 24-2. There's 17 straight points to start the game for Horace. Excuse me, for West Fargo. Horace's only points belonging to Jaden Hale. Simon in the post, too strong on the shot. Donnelly handling the rebound. Dribbling across half court, 24 seconds on the shot clock. Christofferson over to the near side, and shot off the mark for Jelmstead. Rebound grab by Jocelyn Jackson. Jackson a little too strong on her pass attempt, and this one is out of bounds. Ellie McIntosh will come back into the game. McIntosh will check in for Jocelyn Jackson. 7 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first half. We'll have our First Class Mortgage halftime report coming up at the conclusion of that 7 minutes. We'll get you the first half numbers. It's been all Packers coming out strong to start this game. Almost out of bounds, and Soleil Seymour kept it inbounds, but McIntosh wasn't quite ready for it. Came off her hand and goes out of bounds. And they will give it to the Packers. There was a discussion with the officials. Packers have the basketball.
Against the Hawks. Packers gain possession.
McIntosh on the near post. Sends to foul to Simon. Off the backboard and in. That is 14 for Simon. Riley Simon puts up 2 more. It is 26-2. 6.5 to go in the first half. 3 on the way. Christopherson will hit this one off the iron. Follows her shot, but it skips over her shoulder. McIntosh will pick it up. McIntosh in the lane. Too strong. Rebound, Christopherson. Jordan Christopherson with the ball. Feeds under the basket. Layup for 2. Jelmstead with 2, and is 26-4. 6 minutes to go in the half. Simon on the near wing. Feeds to Van Winkle. Van Winkle drives, tries to go under the defense, off the bottom of the backboard. Jelmstead with the ball will feed to Sunday. Contested 3 off the end of the iron. Hale the rebound. Hale towards the basket, shoots, misses, and it's Riley Simon coming away with the basketball. And West Fargo will bring the ball up court. Up for 2, nothing but net for Van Winkle, her 5th point of the game. That is 28-4. Pass attempt taken away right through the passing lane was Ellie McIntosh. She'll be knocked down. Ball is out of bounds, but last touch by Horace. No foul call on that play. Kelby Christopherson will come in for Horace. Lincoln Donnelly will also come in for the Hawks. And we're going to get a foul. I believe that's McIntosh. No, it's Kelby Christopherson. Sorry, I thought it was going to be against the Packers. It will be against Christopherson. 6th team foul. Make that 5th team foul. Peterson feeds to McIntosh. Up to shoot. Hits the side of the backboard. Donnelly the rebound. Lincoln Donnelly, the 7th grader, across half court onto the near side. Christopherson into the post to Kelby. Christopherson hits it off the backboard. Van Winkle the rebound. Van Winkle steps back in, comes to Simon. Simon to shoot, and 1 from Riley Simon.
Basket go by number 32, Riley Simon.
We'll see who the foul comes against. I believe it's Kelby Christopherson. No, it will be Jaden Hale, her second. So it was 32, not 42, as Jocelyn Jackson will check back into the game for the Packers. And Riley Simon looking to complete the 3-point play, and she does. That is 31-4. Donnelly has the basketball. This one poked away by Van Winkle. Donnelly recovers, closed in quick by Peterson, and Horace wants to take a timeout. Horace trails 31-4, 4:38 left in the first half. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
4 minutes, 38 seconds left in our first half. Varsity home opener for the Horace Hawks. They trailed 31-4 against West Fargo. First year at the varsity level for the Hawks. Last year, first year in existence last year, 9-3 with a JV-only schedule. A lot of these players, all these players, part of that team. As handling the basketball was Jocelyn Jackson. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Believe it will be against Christopherson.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 42. Kelby Christopherson.
Kelby Christopherson second, team 7. So now West Fargo is in the bonus for the final 4:32 as the first free throw. That is good.
And the line for the Packers is number 5, Jocelyn Jackson.
Jocelyn Jackson gets the first, will get to shoot the bonus. Too strong for Jackson. Rebound controlled by the Packers. Van Winkle feeds to Simon. Simon up for two. By my count, I got 19 for Simon here in the first half. It is 34-4. 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Packers. Triggered inbounds to Lincoln Donnelly and tipped away. Seymour on a steal, and it works its way over to Peterson. And coming up to shoot was Van Winkle, and she is blocked and sends it out of bounds, and it was off the hands of Jordan Christofferson. So the Packers will keep the basketball, 4:05 to play. Simon gets the inbound. Up to shoot and gets fouled by Jaden Hale, and by my count, that is going to be her third. Oh, it won't be on Hale, actually be on Christofferson, so just 2 for Hale. Jordan Christofferson's first. Riley Simon to the line to shoot the bonus. Simon hits the first.
Checking in the hot lineup is number 12, Noel Bartunek.
Noel Bartunek will check into the game. Second free throw for Simon won't land. Rebound to the Horace Hawks. Lillian Donnelly back to the near side to Lincoln Donnelly. She comes to drive, tries to dribble off a screen. Will come back to Donnelly. Now to the corner, and dribbling was Christofferson, and she is going to be fouled. But it will be, I believe it will be on the ground.
Ball going to the Packers, number 5,
Jocelyn Jackson's first, team sixth. 3:47 to play in the first half. Inbound comes to Donnelly. Donnelly drives, puts it up, will miss. Horace gets the rebound. Donnelly up for 2, hits it this time. Lillian Donnelly with the pair. 35-6 the score, 3:30 left in the first half. Seymour on the near wing. Feeds to the driver down low. First attempt misses, second attempt misses, but Chloe Fowl will be fouled.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 12.
Bartunek, her second, team's 9th. First shot by Fowl is good. That is 36-6. Next shot good, 37-6. 5 for Fowl. Her team with a commanding 31-point advantage. Ball comes to Donnelly, up for 2, gets it. Lillian Donnelly scores her 4th. 37-8 to score and a steal, and to Donnelly, and another layup for Donnelly. Donnelly scores 4 straight. Horace in double figures. Donnelly with 6. Here comes Simon at the other end, and another and one opportunity for Riley Simon.
Ball called to number 42, Kelby Christofferson, her third.
I got 22 for Simon.
At the line is number 32.
As the foul call will go against Kelby Christofferson, her third. Simon looking for her second three-point play of the game, cannot complete. So 20 plus for Simon in the first half. 2:47 to go. Horace has the basketball. Jelmstead goes down low to Christofferson. Defense gets by her, comes to Jelmstead, now to Donnelly. Donnelly drives, layup good. Lincoln Donnelly gets 2. And it is 39-12. And ball tipped out of bounds, comes off the hands of Megan Jelmstead, thinking that there might be a chance for a turnover. Chloe Fowl standing between the circles. Comes right side to Jackson. Excuse me, rather to Fowl. Fowl drives, misses the shot, gets her rebound, looking for an outlet pass finds Van Winkle. Van Winkle misses the shot. Foul, another rebound, but it's taken away by Donnelly. Lillian Donnelly stole it away, and it came out of bounds. Jocelyn Jackson off instinct reached for it and was the last to touch. And Horace with the basketball and a steal. Jackson has it taken back by Christofferson. Horace needs to clear half court. They do, as Lillian Donnelly with the ball will feed to Jordan Christofferson. Back to the near side, Lincoln Donnelly, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Handled by Donnelly, will come back over to Jelmstead, 7 on the shot clock. Horace needs to get off a shot, and Donnelly to Donnelly, deep three. That one will miss, avoids the shot clock violation, but Jocelyn Jackson will get the missed shot. 1:20 to go in the first half. Handled by Van Winkle, inside to Simon. Simon off the backboard and in. 2 more for Simon. It is 41-12. Approaching a minute to go in the first half. Our First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up, at a travel called against Donnelly.
Checking in for the Hawks is number 32, Jaden Hale.
Jaden Hale will check in for Horace. As Fargo inbounds. Foul to Seymour. Back to Chloe Foul. Inside of a minute to play in the half. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Foul. 3 top of the key. 2 strong. Rebound Hawks, and we're going to see a foul called against Keely Sunday. Her second, team's 10th. And Van Winkle will go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line is number 14, Taylor Van Winkle.
And she gets the first one. 42-12 the score.
Check in for the Packers is number 12, Riley Peterson.
Riley Peterson will come back in for the Packers as foul hits the next. 43-12. Sunday across, finds Donnelly. Inside to Hale. And Hale is going to be fouled by Mariley Simon. Simon's second.
Ball called on the Packers, number 32, Riley Simon. Her second personal.
That is the team's 7th. So that means Jaden Hale comes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
And the line to shoot for the Hawks is number 32, Jaden Hale.
Hale will miss the first. Simon gets the rebound. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Packers with the basketball. And West Fargo will take a timeout. Mike Benson will take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman started Degelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Degelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Will truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit Degelman.com to view our openings.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, 17 seconds left to play in the first half. And a turnover. Jordan Christofferson has it. Comes to Jelmstead. Layup good. Megan Jelmstead gets her 4th point of the game. And it is 43-14. And the ball will go back to the Hawks with 4.7 seconds left to play.
Hawks getting possession.
And Sunday will inbound, finds Bartunik. Comes back over to Jelmstead. Deep three misses. Our first half is officially in the books. It is West Fargo 43, Horace 14. First Class Mortgage halftime show comes your way next. You're watching high school basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Welcome to halftime, brought to you by First Class Mortgage. EDC girls basketball tonight here at Horace. West Fargo 43, Horace 14. And West Fargo opened up the game on a 19-point scoring run. It wasn't until the 9:20 mark of the first half. Jaden Hale hit a field goal. That would be the first points of the game for Horace. But the story in the first half, 24 points from O'Reilly Simon, the NDSU commit. She has scored 24 as her team leads 43-14. Some numbers, again, for West Fargo, 24 from O'Reilly Simon, Taylor Van Winkle 7, Chloe Fowl with 5, Briley Peterson with 4, Jocelyn Jackson with 3. West Fargo Horace led by Lillian Donnelly with 6, Megan Helmstead with 4, Lincoln Donnelly with 2, Jaden Hale with 2. Team numbers, West Fargo 1 made 3, 8 for 14 from the free throw line. Horace 0 for 1, and their only free throw attempt in the first half. 17 fouls for West Fargo. Foul, Peterson, Simon, 2 fouls apiece. Well, for Horace, they had 10 fouls. Kelby Christensen has 3. Keely Sunday Noel Bartunik and Jaden Hale, 2 fouls apiece. First half numbers brought to you by First Class Mortgage. Again, West Fargo 43, Horace 14. More coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
First Class Mortgage halftime show here on YourLiveEvent.com. West Fargo 43, West Fargo Horace 14. Mariley Scheinman for the Packers, 24 points. Lillian Donnelly, 6 points to lead Horace. Look ahead at our broadcast schedule for YourLiveEvent.com, which you can always find on YourLiveEvent.com. You can also find it on our Facebook page, also on our Twitter. Coming up tomorrow, one doubleheader on the North Dakota side, Mayport CG at Central Cass. Girls at 1:30, boys at 3 o'clock. More North Dakota action coming up on Tuesday night. Cheyenne versus Fargo South girls basketball. West Fargo versus Fargo North South girls hockey. And then Four Winds Minnewacan Thompson boys basketball. Those are our next few games coming up here. Again, you can see that schedule online at YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take a break. That will do it for our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Second half when we return.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
18 minutes goes up on the scoreboard. Our second half about to get underway. West Fargo 43, Horace 14. Packers with the basketball. Peterson on the near side. Peterson drives up to shoot. Good for two. Riley Peterson scoring her sixth of the game, but it's 45-14. Horace with the ball, handled by Lillian Donnelly. Feeds the jump set up to shoot, misses the layup, put back attempt will miss, but a foul. And that will put Kelby Christopherson to the line to shoot two.
Well called on the Packers, number 20. Zoe Seymour, her first personal.
Zoe Seymour called for her first, team's first. As the free throw will miss for Christopherson. Stay tuned to our first Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll get a chance to talk to the winning coach. We'll also name our players of the game as a second free throw misses for Christopherson. We'll name our Enbridge Energy player of the game, our Decatur Prizes Precision player of the game. Here comes a three, left corner, good. Zoe Seymour had not gotten any points up until this point, and she will hit the three. It is 48-14. Handled by Donley. Jump set up to drive to the corner. Sunday inside on the post. Christopherson hook shot misses and rebound out of bounds. Riley Simon had it. Last touch by Christensen. Jaden Hale back into the game for the Horace Hawks. Second half here, 17:02 to play, just underway here in the second half. It was 17 straight to open up the game for the Packers. Another three for Seymour will miss. Put back for foul is good. Chloe Foul hits the putback. Half century mark now for the Packers, 50-14. Donley on the wing. Looks for help, comes to Jumpstead, feeds to Hale. Hale has a defense collapse on her. Now to Sunday, up for two, misses. Rebound foul, sends a pass, a bit of an overpass. Van Winkle grabs it, but is out of bounds. So it is Horace's basketball. And it's Jordan Christopherson to inbound. Jumpstead with the ball. Comes between the circles, beyond the arc. Jumpstead comes to drive, guarded by Seymour up to the corner. Christopherson's three will miss, and rebound got knocked away by Hale, but it was picked up by Simon and fed to Peterson, who hits two, and it's 52-14. Riley Peterson now has 8. Feed to Hale, layup good. Jaden Hale with her fourth. And it is 52-16. Shot will miss. Battle for the rebound on the near side. There'll be a held ball. Possession will stay with the Packers. Strike that. They checked at the scorer's table. It will go to the Hawks. Here comes a three from the near corner. Misses for Sunday. Kept in bounds by Christopherson, that ends up going out of bounds on the far side. Able to hold off on the touch, was foul. It'll be the Packers basketball. Simon from the lane, good for two. 26th point for Riley Simon, first of the second half. It is 54-16. Three at the other end. That will miss for Sunday. Kept in bounce by Hale, but she was about a step over the line.
It's number 13, Taylor Myshak.
Taylor Myshak will check into the game. I believe there was one more substitution made by Horace. So Myshak seeing her first action as Peterson on the near side. Comes to foul, top of the key, and a foul off ball called in the lane, and it may be against Hale. If it is, it's her third.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 32, Jake Hale. Her third personal, first Hawk team foul.
She will exit with 3 fouls. Jordan Christofferson will come back in. 14:55 left to play. We are in the second half. Up to shoot in the lane was Chloe Fowl, and Fowl will draw the foul and goes to the free throw line.
Ball call on the Hawks, number 1,
Lincoln Donnelly called for her first. And Fowl gets the first.
At the line for the Packers is number 11.
55-16. 8 for Chloe Fowl. Make that 9 for Chloe Fowl. 56-16. 14 minutes, 47 seconds left to play. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Lincoln Donnelly losing the dribble off the poke. Lillian Donnelly, far sideline. Sends this one inbounds to Lincoln Donnelly. Onto the near side, Myshak will feed to Jelmstead in the lane, up for 2. 6 for Megan Jelmstead. 56-18 the score. Seymour steps back for 3, hits it off the side of the iron. Simon misses the putback, and a rebound to the Packers. Feed to Simon, hooks it in and out. Rebound this time will go to Lincoln Donnelly. Donnelly will lose it and recovers. And through the passing lane was Peterson, and it's a steal for West Fargo. And stolen right back by Christofferson, and we're going to get a foul call.
Ball called in the back is number 11, Chloe Fowl, her third.
Chloe Fowl is called for her third personal second team foul. We are stopped with 14 minutes left to play in this EDC girls matchup.
50-50 raffle tickets.
Donnelly on the right wing. Feeds this one over to Myshak. Now we'll come back over to Donnelly. Into the hands of Jelmstead. Jelmstead drives up to shoot and gets fouled. And she will go to the line. She'll get 2 shots.
Ball called in the Packers, number 20, Sylvie Seymour, her second personal foul. At the line is number 5, Megan Jelmstead. Checking in for the Packers is number 5, Jocelyn Jackson. Checking in for the Hawks is number 12.
Foul came to Seymour, her second. And second free throw attempt won't go through. But it is 56-19. Packers with the basketball. Simon feeds across the lane, and the ball gets knocked away from Jordan Christofferson.
Once again, fans, get out those 50-50 raffle tickets.
No foul call.
160808. You're a winner.
And Chloe Fowl will come to the baseline. By the way, they finally got off the 50-50 drawing numbers. I think this was their 4th attempt to try to get those numbers in, but haven't found the right stoppage of play as 2 is in for Peterson. Peterson is in double figures now with 10 as it is 58-19. And we'll get a foul far side of the court. That'll be against Peterson. That is her third, team's fourth. Bartunek with the basketball. Comes to Jelmstead. Takes a dribble, skips across, able to find an open player on the far side. That was Wittrock with the basketball. Now into the corner. Wittrock with the dribble, sets it in motion, and now a scramble for a loose ball, and I think we're going to get a pushing foul called against the Packers.
Ball called on the Packers, number 5, Jocelyn Jackson.
Jocelyn Jackson called for her second.
Checking in for the Packers is number 41, Hannah Potter.
And number 41, Hannah Potter, the senior, comes in for the first time in this game. The 6'4" senior steps in. Donnelly with the basketball. Comes to Wittrock on the near side. Back to Donnelly. Donnelly will take a look. A lot of height right now in the post for the Packers. Jelmstead with the dribble. Comes to the right side, Bartunek. Wittrock with the ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up, grazes the net, and then goes out of bounds. Bartunek tried to take a stab at putting it back in play. And West Fargo with the basketball, leading 58-19 to open up the game on a 17-0 scoring run. And we're going to see a foul call come against Horace. That will put Peterson to the line. Foul on Bartunek, her third.
The line is number 12, Riley Peterson.
And Peterson will miss the first.
Checking for the Hawks is number 0.
Sunday and Lakin Donnelly will check into the game. Horace making a substitution. Next shot will miss. Peterson misses both free throw attempts. Rebound coming to the Hawks, brought up by Lakin Donnelly, the 7th grader. Held up on the post, sends a pass back over to Jelmstead. Now to Donnelly. Lillian Donnelly misses the 3. Rebound Riley Simon. Simon has to be at a double-double here at this point. Don't have those rebound numbers as Jackson up for 3. In and out. A rebound was in the hands of Potter, but taken away. And Horace with the basketball. Jelmstead drives and one. Again, Jelmstead will go to the free throw line.
Ball called on the Packers, number 5, Jocelyn Jackson, her third person.
Jocelyn Jackson called for her third. We are stopped with 11:52 left to play in this game.
Is number 20, Sylvie Seymour.
Sylvie Seymour will check into the game from Riley Simon, and I feel like this is the first time Simon has been taken out of the game. And maybe the end of her night as Jelmstead misses the free throw, won't get the three-point play. And they will call a lane violation against the Packers, so she'll get another shot at it. Hits it this time. 58-22 the score. Inside of 12 left to play. EDC Girls Basketball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming up. Here comes Potter for 2. And the senior puts in a pair. Hannah Potter with the bucket. 60-22 the score. Donnelly comes to drive, kicks it back to Sunday. Sunday hook shot and all around the iron, but won't fall through, and the ball is out of bounds.
Checking for the Packers is number 11, Chloe Fowl, along with number 32.
Chloe Fowl back into the game. O'Reilly Simon back into the game for the Packers. Kelby Christopherson will come back in for Horace. Packers bringing the ball up court. Seymour far side, comes to pass inside, blocked by Christopherson. Handled by Van Winkle. Van Winkle comes to Simon. Simon hits it off the backboard, gets a rebound. Fadeaway shot will miss. Rebound this time to the Horace Hawks. 10:55 and counting left to play. Sunday with the ball. Comes back over to Donnelly. That is Lillian Donnelly to Lankin Donnelly. Dribbles to the far side. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ball comes inside, and we're going to get a pushing foul against I believe Chloe foul. If it is, it will be her 4th. That will be Van Winkle. Strike that will be Potter. Her first, team 7th. Horace now in the bonus. And Kelby Christofferson at the line will shoot the 1-and-1. And she will miss, won't get the bonus. Rebound to West Fargo. And a foul called against Horace.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 0, Keely Sunday. Her 3rd personal foul.
Keely Sunday called for her 3rd, team's 4th.
At the line is number 41,
Hannah Potter at the line, hits the first free throw. Potter's got 3 off the bench, and this one is 61-22. Riley Peterson back in for the Packers. 10:31 left to play. Potter hits the 2nd free throw. 4 off the bench for the senior, 62-22 the score. Lillian Donley with the basketball. Comes to Lincoln Donley on the right side. Back to Lillian Donley. Feeds to Hale on the post. Now to Donley. Finds Jelmson at the top of the key. Swung around onto the near side. Donley. 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Hawks. Into the lane. Hale shoots, gets it. Jaden Hale has 6. It is 62-24. Seymour mishandles the pass, able to hold the possession. Comes to foul. Foul drives and gets fouled. Chloe Foul will get 2 shots. Jelmstead called for her 1st, team's 5th.
The Hawks, number 5, Megan Jelmstead, her 1st personal foul. 5th Hawk team foul.
(63-24) the score. Foul misses the 2nd. Rebound. Lincoln Donley comes to Lillian Donley. Skips across. Jelmstead on the far side, looking to drive. Denied. Shot was blocked by Foul and sends a pass to Seymour. And Seymour could not get there quick enough to keep it in bounds. Horace breaking half court. Lillian Donley with the ball. Squares up for 3, in and out. Rebound over to the corner, and we're going to get a held ball. That goes to West Fargo.
Checking for the Hawks is number 15, Ava Whitrock.
Ava Whitrock will check back into the game for the Horace Hawks. 9:13 and counting to go in this one. Seymour by everyone will get to Simon. Simon pulls a move off the glass and in. 28 from O'Reilly Simon. 65-24. And a turnover by the Hawks. Drive, layup, good for Peterson. 67-24 the score. Horace clearing half court. Whitrock had the ball but was out of bounds. So that will stop time with 8:46 to play. Hook shot, good for 2. That is Chloe Foul, and it is 69-24. 8:27 to play, and it'll be a turnover, and the ball will go to Horace. So 69-24, 8:29 to play, and some substitutions being made by the Hawks. It was 43-14 at halftime, 19 straight to start the game for West Fargo. O'Reilly Simon has 28 by my count, had 24 in the first half. Foul from the corner, looks for help. We'll come back to Peterson. Peterson around the post, feeds to Seymour. And 69-24 the score. Inside to Simon. Simon on the dribble, hook shot will miss, and the ball is out of bounds. 7:59 to play.
By the Packers, Horace Hawks game possession.
Inside of 8 minutes to play. Horace will follow 0-2 to start the season, both EDC games. West Fargo will be 2-1, their first EDC win. Hale on the near post, and she is tied up, and we will get a foul.
Well called on the Packers, number 41, Hannah Potter, her second.
Hannah Potter called for her second, and Hale to the line. I believe she will get the 1-and-1. She is shooting the 1-and-1.
This is number 32, Jane Hale.
And she will miss. Rebound to West Fargo. Seymour open for three, pulls up, will miss. And a turnover by the Hawks. Ball picked up by Peterson. Peterson tried to pass over to Van Winkle, but the ball gets put out of bounds by Whitrock. And 7:26 left to play.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 11, Lillian Donnelly.
Lillian Donnelly will come back into the game. Lillian Donnelly is back in. Lillian Donnelly, 6 points in this game, has not scored here in the second half. As off the glass and in for two is Chloe Foul. And that will be 1,000 points, it looks like, for Foul. That is what the stoppage is.
Ladies and gentlemen, actually 2 points ago, that was West Fargo Packers, Chloe Foul, 1,000 career points.
So congratulations to Chloe Foul, the U-Mary commit, 1,000 career points.
As a senior, now with 1,003 career points.
Packers taking the timeout to celebrate that. So 1,000th career point for Chloe Foul. We'll take a break as the timeout on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
So a timeout taken. Chloe Foul, her 1,000th career point for the Packers. They lead 71-24. Packers coming into the season with unfinished business from last year as a miss shot from Jelmstad. They were about 6 points away, 7 points away from going on to the state tournament. They lost Chloe Foul early in the season last year, needed to adjust their lineup accordingly without her. We had talked to Coach Mike Benson about that in the pregame. He said he felt they were good enough to go to state without Foul, but it did take an adjustment period as Peterson, another layup. Peterson, by the way, has 14 in this game, kind of a quiet 14. The way her team has worked top to bottom on offense. And foul committed against Keely Sunday.
Ball called on the Packers, number 14, Taylor Van Winkle.
Sunday will go to the free throw line as Van Winkle is called for her first 9th Packer foul, 1-and-1 for Sunday.
Is number 0, Keely Sunday.
And Sunday will miss the first, and Hale almost coming away with the rebound. Coming away with it will be Christofferson, and Horace hanging on to the basketball, and now we're going to see a foul called against Van Winkle, her second. So she is called for back-to-back fouls. This one puts Lilia Donnelly to the line, and she will shoot two as that is foul number 10.
Ball called on number 14, Taylor Van Winkle, her third personal foul.
And she will miss the first as Lilia Donnelly. And hits the second. That is Donnelly's first made free throw. She has 7 in the game. Shot at the other end will miss for the Packers. Hale with the rebound. Jackson with the ball. Jackson layup is in and out. And the ball is out of bounds. 6:03 left to play. (73-25). Packers advantage, and now Horace making some big substitutions here.
Number 13, Taylor Myshak. Number 12, Noel Bartunik. Number 14, Lauren Carrier. And number 4, Madison Messer.
We'll tell you about those substitutions coming up here as 2 more in for the Hawks, or the Packers. 75-25, their lead. So into the game, Bartunik, Myshak will come into the game for the first time. Lauren Carrier, the junior, and also in Madison Messer, the sophomore. Messer with the basketball, pass gets tipped away. It's a steal and a layup. Briley Peterson, 16 in the game, but it's 77-25. Hawks with the basketball. Bartunik on the far wing, comes inside to the post. Ball gets turned over, picked up by Foul, and Foul puts in another one. 79-25, under 5 minutes to go. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming up as ball gets poked away by Van Winkle. That is stolen by Foul, and she hits another layup. 13 for Foul in the second half, 18 in the game. It is 81-25, 4:45 to play. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman started Degelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Degelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Will truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit Degelman.com to view our openings.
(81-25), 4:45 left to play. We are in the second half EDC basketball. West Fargo proving to 2-1 on this season once that scoreboard hits the 0. West Fargo Horace playing their first ever home girls varsity game. Will start their year 0-2, both EDC matchups. Myshak with the ball on the near side. Myshak comes to drive and is called for travel. That is West Fargo's basketball. Ball handled by Peterson. Peterson held up, was calling for movement. We'll give the ball to Seymour. And Seymour off the backboard. Putback will miss. Ball gets picked up by Potter. She goes for 2, will miss. Rebound this time comes to Bartunik, and it is Horace basketball. Donley with the ball. Donley for the 3. Misses. Rebound. Recovered by the Hawks, going up for 2. And getting denied was Carrier. And the ball will go the way of the West Fargo Packers here with 3:56 to play. And ball gets inbound to Peterson. Up to shoot, Peterson, and Briley Peterson will be fouled. She will get 2 free throws coming up.
Ball called on the Hawks, number 14, Lauren Carrier. Her first
Foul on Carrier, her first, team 6.
is number 12, Briley Peterson.
And Briley Peterson will miss the first free throw. Up next for these two teams, West Fargo will have Valley City on the road next Tuesday. As the next free throw will miss, Briley Peterson misses both. Rebound to Potter. She's trapped in the corner, looks to get some help. Feeds to Peterson, and Peterson up for 2. She's had a big second half, has had Briley Peterson. Next up for Horace, they'll be on the road against Davies Tuesday night. And at the bucket, up for 2, Noelle Bartunek hits 2.
By number 12, Noelle Bartunek.
As it is 83-27. Seymour for the 3. Won't get there. Put back is good. Jackson has 5 off the bench. 85-27, inside of 3 minutes to play. Starting to see some movement from the Packers bench. The Packers going to lift some more of their starters. Expect maybe potentially to see a timeout to be taken, as we're going to see a travel call, and here comes those substitutions.
Check in for the Hawks is number 15, Ava Whitrock. Check in for the Packers is number 4, Alicia Davis. Along with number 23, Caitlin Kackman.
So a whole slew of substitutions. We'll tell you about those coming up. As we have 2.5 minutes left to play, 85-27 the score. And ball was carried by Anisha Davis, and she will be knocked down. And Davis, the junior, will get a chance to go to the free throw line.
7th Hawk team foul at the line is number 4, Anisha Davis.
So Anisha Davis at the line. And gets the free throw, gets her first point. It is 86-27. Diamond Express Car Wash post-game show comes up here about 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Davis misses the second free throw. The ball will go to the Horace Hawks. Carrier with the ball. Feeds this one to Whitrock. Works his way over to the right side to Bartunek. And taken away by the Packers. Jackson has the basketball. And a steal. Horace will come away with the basketball. Bartunek with the ball. Gets taken right back by the Packers. Galen Kackman with the steal on that one. Under 2 minutes left to play. Potter from the top of the key. Puts it into the lane. Able to find McIntosh. Her layup misses. And a rebound comes to Messer and the Horace Hawks. Minute 43 and counting left to play. Ball on the near side, Whitrock, and we're going to get a call against the Hawks as Jordan Christopherson will come back into the game. Now look at Horace's lineup, but one junior as Lauren Carrier, the rest sophomores, freshmen, 8th graders, 7th grader, things. The younger classes, your typical not going to see on a night in, night out basis in the Eastern Dakota Conference, and that's just showing how new and how young this Horace team is. And some good stretches, good moments against a very experienced, very talented West Fargo Packers team. Again, congratulations to Chloe Fow, who in this contest, picking up her 1,000th career point. Minute 20 left to play. Ball comes onto the near side, handled by Messer. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Horace, and the ball is out of bounds. Will go to West Fargo.
Last touch by the Hawks. Packers gain possession.
Under a minute now left to play. West Fargo will travel to Valley City Tuesday night. Horace, another tough matchup. They'll have Davies on Tuesday night on the road. West Fargo now 2-1, 1-0 in the EDC. Horace 0-2, 0-2 in the EDC. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three on the way. That will miss. Rebound to Jordan Christofferson. Brings it up court. Ball onto the near side. And it is out of bounds. West Fargo will have the basketball. .27 seconds to play. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and Briley Peterson just trying to run off some time. Will come to Jocelyn Jackson. 9 seconds on the shot clock, and ball knocked away. Recovered again by Jackson to the corner. 3 for Potter, in and out. Rebound, Horace. Feed up court, and the shot is off in time. They will count the 2. That will go to Madison Messer. She will get 2, and we have a final here tonight. West Fargo, their first EDC win, a final of 86-29. Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show is next.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Our final here tonight for the Horace Hawks, their first home girls varsity game. Unfortunately, not a winning effort against a very tough West Fargo Packers team. Packers wins this one by a final of 86-29. West Fargo 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the EDC. Horace falling to 0-2 in EDC play to begin their season, 0-2 overall on the season. Well, it was 17, make that 19 straight points to start the game. A very tough deficit against an experienced team like West Fargo. Mariley Simon had 24 points in that first half alone. The first points came at about the 9:30 mark. It was Jaden Hale who hit the first field goal of the game for the Horace Hawks. Hawks would go in the locker room down 43-14. And Simon finished the game with 28 points, 24 coming in the first half. The second half belonging to her teammates Briley Peterson and Chloe Fowl. Peterson 14 points in the second half to finish with 18. Chloe Fowl 12 points in the second half to finish with 17. She surpassed 1,000 for her career points total tonight in this win against the Horace Hawks. Some final numbers, again, Simon finishes with 28, Peterson 18, Chloe Fowl with 17, 7 points coming for Taylor Van Winkle. West Fargo Horace had one in double figures. Megan Jelpstead had 10. Lilia Donnelly had 7. Jaden Hale had 6 for the Horace Hawks, again, who fall to 0-2. We're going to get a chance here in our post-game show to talk to a member of the Packers. We'll take a break. Before that, we'll come back to give out some of our post-game awards. That's coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
Back on the Tommy Express Car Wash post-game show, 86-29, a win for the West Fargo Packers over the Horace Hawks here tonight. Let's give out some of our post-game accolades, and first our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And that will go to Mariley Simon, who finished with a game-high 28 points, 24 coming in the first half. She is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Well, that one, though Briley Peterson finished with 18 points, a 14-point second-half performance. It'll go to Chloe Fowl, just 1 point less. She had 12 in the second half, 17 in the game, but her 1,000th career point for the U Mary commit. So she is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. West Fargo 2-1, 1-0 in the EDC. They will be on the road to Valley City coming up on Tuesday night. Horace 0-2 overall. They will be taking on the Davies Eagles on Tuesday night. We'll take another break. We got more coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back on our post-game show, 86-29, the win for West Fargo. We're talking with Chloe Fowler, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. First off, Chloe, you hit that point, get your 1,000 points, your teammates celebrate. Congratulations on that. What was that feeling like?
It was unreal. The support I have for my teammates is just, like, indescribable. I love them so much, and it just feels really good.
And an added part to that is you missed so much time last season with that injury, and it probably felt like getting 1,000 points must have been so far away, but you get it here tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know if it would ever happen. But yeah, I'm just glad. I'm just happy to be here right now.
You guys put up a really good defensive performance against Horace. The Hawks, their first season in varsity. It's a good rival going to be building between your programs in the few years, but what can you say about how well your team was able to shut down the Hawks?
We just wanted to come here and just show them we just wanted to come here and have a good game tonight and just have our first win against the Hawks tonight.
And you finished with 17. I had Peterson with 18, Mariley with 28. She was big the first half. You guys kind of came alive in the second half. What does it say about how dangerous your lineup can be?
Super dangerous. Anything with Mariley in it and Solveig with the threes, anything with them is super dangerous.
All right, well, congratulations again on the win, on the 1,000th career point. I'll let you get your chance here to visit and celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you.
That was Chloe Fowler. That was our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Again, a win here for her Packers, and she gets her 1,000th career point here in the process. As West Fargo now 2-1 on the season. They are 1-0 in the EDC, while the Horace Hawks are 0-2 on the season, 0-2 in the Eastern Dakota Conference. Our thanks to Horace for allowing us to come out here and broadcast. My thanks to both of our coaches, Mike Benson, head coach of West Fargo, Kyle Cummings, head coach of Horace, for coming out here and letting us broadcast, giving us the information that we needed here to get ready for this game. So a big thanks to all of them. Our thanks to Jenks Wotroba, who, the man on the mic, brought down that microphone for a chance to get the interview, ran the camera tonight. And our thanks, as always, to all of our sponsors, including Thomas Express Car Wash, our post-game show sponsor. Once again, our final score here at Horace, West Fargo 86, Horace 29. Thanks for being with us here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.